welcome back to the vlog. I just took an everything shower and dried my hair. It's almost fully dry, and I kind of just want to do like a slow day in life video. So today, it's a few days before Christmas. Work is a lot slower. People are not really responding to emails as much and stuff like that, so I really try to take this time and just like kind of recharge and look back at the year and kind of like reflect and just get into the Christmas mood. So I figured we can do some Christmassy stuff and just have a really calming day. This is a coffee recipe that I have been loving lately. It has no sweetener and I have been so adjusted to it now, and it's just creamy and nice, and it's just nice to start the day without sugar. Let me show you some of my favorite ornaments that are in the tree, and they just make me so happy looking at them. I have some new favorites that I have been loving lately, which is this Miracle Clear Exfoliating Cleanser. If you have acne prone skin, this has really been super helpful for me, and it has not broken me out at all. Also cannot get enough of this if you have any redness in your face. I'm obsessed with this. I also use the other version of this. I don't know. I used to only wear this one, but now I switched to the redness one because I have a lot of redness in my face and I feel like the redness one really helps. Also, don't pay attention to my nails. I'm like in between sets and I used regular nail polish and it's already chipping. I just hate regular nail polish. I truly don't understand why it even exists, because you cannot even go a day without it looking good. It's fucking stupid, but you know, this is what it is. I've been wearing these eye patches for way too long, like literally over an hour at this point. Probably not good, but it feels so good. They have like a cooling effect. I love them. They're from Luxe Unfiltered. I feel like these are the only eye patches I wear, with like the Summer Friday ones. Let me know in the comments what you're doing for Christmas. I'm very curious to see their Christmas plans. So as my husband's family lives in Florida and my family lives in the Netherlands, we usually just have our own little bubble kind of thing going on with Christmas, and I love it. It's been so fun to just as a couple over the years have like these traditions that we made our own, even though we don't have children. I feel like the society kind of like push you more into having a certain life or making traditions with when you have children, right? With like Elf on the Shelf and stuff like that, which I also love watching, by the way. But as someone who doesn't have children, it's just fun. We have like our own little traditions, and we're doing gifts in the morning on Christmas morning, and I'm super excited about it because I got my husband some really good stuff, I think, this year. Yeah, so I'm just kind of been prepping for Christmas, wrapping a few more gifts, and I ordered things from the Netherlands. So in the Netherlands, we eat this thing with Christmas, at least my family does every year, and it's called stoofpeertjes. I will leave a picture here. We eat that, and my dad usually makes it from scratch. It's delicious. So I ordered it from this like Dutch expat website, and I also ordered some Dutch candies for my husband. There's specific Dutch candy that he loves, and usually when I go to the Netherlands I buy it for him, but candy's seriously so heavy. Last time I bought like a couple boxes of the candy for him, and it's just so heavy and takes up so much space in my suitcase. So I'm like, I'm just gonna order that and get that here, even though I'm flying back home for a little bit in January. I am hoping, crossing my fingers, that that will arrive on time. Exactly. And I was just writing down some journal prompts and reflecting back on the year. I obviously posted like this 2025 reflection video that maybe it's a little bit boring to watch. I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of views, but just trying things out, you know. I feel like YouTube is so hit or miss, and I would love to hear what you want to see of me. Like, what do you enjoy when you do watch my videos? Because I know I see the same people in the comments and would love to know what you enjoy most of watching, because I would love to post more of whatever you want to see. I love doing the vlogs and more have like the aesthetic little parts in it. I think that's really fun to film, and I feel like I can show more of my personality on here than like on TikTok or whatever. But yeah, I'm just like reflecting a lot. 2025 was a really intense year for me. It was really a hard year, probably one of my hardest years ever mentally, with going through grief of losing Lisa, and I feel like I changed a lot, but I think in a good way. Some changes I had to make within myself, within my daily life. Like every action you take is like moving you forward to the person you're becoming, and you have to decide if that's a good person or not. And there were some really changes that I had to make in my life that just, you know, in friendships, in family, just some boundaries that had to be set, and some things that I just could no longer be around. And I think, you know, on the internet obviously it's all like a big highlight, and it's, you know, you show what you want people to see, but obviously there's so much that goes on behind doors in people, their families, and people, their friendships that no one sees. And it honestly has been a hard year when it comes to that, and I'm just really proud of myself, because I've really made decisions for the higher version of myself that I probably 2 years ago wouldn't have made. And growth can be really uncomfortable, and it can also quite be really lonely, because in growth you sometimes have to make decisions that are good for you and that other people might not understand. And that is something that I notice for myself. Like there's decisions I made that I know people don't understand, but if they knew the full story, they would. Because like when you have watched someone's light leave their eyes, with my best friend passing, you stop entertaining the shadows in people. And I think that's something that I really learned this year. And I ordered this new journal called The Practice. It's not in yet, but I can't wait for it to be in, because I think that journaling is going to be really good for me. You know, write some things. And my goal mainly for 2025 is to really be in my body. Even though like 2025 was the hardest year to date, in my opinion, as an adult, I also had the best year for both of my companies. And that also goes to show is that like when I don't feel good mentally, I really dive into work, which is a blessing and a curse. But there's just some things that I want to do differently in 2026 with like really being in my body. And even though I'm still in growth mode and building Rebel June and stuff like that, there's just certain things that I really need to just be more in my body, listen to my intuition, be less on autopilot and less in my head. I can be really in my head a lot, and I think that's like a goal of mine for the new year. Let me know what your goal is upcoming year. I would love to know and chat about it. It doesn't have to be big. Not every year is meant to be big. Not every year is meant to have all these major changes. Sometimes you just need to get by. And that's sometimes the only thing you can ask from yourself, you know? So just keep that in mind. I want to make some lasagna later and just do some crafting. Oh my god, the PopMart box just arrived. This is the mystery Black Friday box that I ordered. Let's see what we got. It's quite big, but I don't think it's big enough to have like the 1% goodies in there. So let's open it up. I don't know what to think. Let's show it first. Scope on the Winter Symphony. I had one from this one and I didn't really like it. I don't think there's supposed to be doubles in it, but there's another scope on the Winter Symphony in here. Then I am really excited about this one, to be honest, because I've actually never pulled a Crybaby, and honestly these are kind of cute. They've really grown on me over the last few years. I'm also excited about this because I actually don't own any of Pin for Love from the A till M. My only worry is there is a lot of purple in there, but oh, I actually do own the L because I bought it from a girly that had double. Don't really care for any of these colors, but this will be fun to open up. I really thought I was gonna have Twinkle Twinkle in here or something. Then this is Saturori. I literally have never heard of this. Just now tried to look it up on the PopMart website because I've never heard of it and I cannot even find it. Only like it pops up that it is on the Canadian one, but I don't even think they sell this on the American one. Very odd. Then these are all the freebies and somehow there's 4 in here, and I thought you only would get 2. So this is a fridge magnet, pin. This is really cute. I really like this. It's so big, but I guess this is like where you can put like your Labu in so it doesn't get dirty. You can have it on your back. But that's like kind of ugly. Okay, and then there's this massive thing in here. I don't even know what to think of this. It's this massive tote bag. but I don't know what it is. It is Demos. I don't think anyone would ever use this. It's like a giant tote bag. That's insane. Maybe it's nice if you're like moving houses or something, but like this is so big. But I know online it was very mixed. Like I was hoping for like some Crybaby, Labubu, and Twinkle Twinkle. Then I would have been so happy. Because like the Skull Pandas, I have the ones that I wanted. A bit bummed, but you know, that's the risk of buying a mystery box. So it's not that I'm upset or anything, because that's just how it goes. The gamble of buying mystery boxes. But I figured we can open the Crying Baby together. I'll bring you a flower, duck you, she's Alice, I'll give you all my love. And then there, I don't know what the secrets look like, to be honest, but I would really love What a Frog. I also got another packaging from PopMart, which we can open later as well, because I got this new blind box and I am actually really excited about that one. Might be like my new obsession. Bummer, it comes in one of these bags. I really wish you would just go back to the ones that you open, because I am assuming that this is way more expensive to make as well than just the little bags that are sealed. But the sealed bags are just so much more fun to open. Oh my god, it's Doug. I like that. That is so cute. I really wanted Frog, but Doug was like my second choice. So I think this will look really good. Like, because I am always like thinking of colors, and I think this would look really good on brown bags. Been making little Christmas ornaments, but they're not turning out the way I wanted to. I have like some extra things I can glue on, but I'm majorly filled with the face. I don't know what I'm doing, but there's a couple more I can make, so I'll probably continue to do that for a bit. Just like some fun little thing to do. I love crafting. I used to craft a lot when I was younger. I just think it's a very mindful thing to do, so something I want to do more of in the new year for sure. Every weekend I fill up my husband's supplement planner for the week so he doesn't forget to take them. He has ADHD and is super helpful. Also, there's more and more packages under the tree, and this is actually a birthday gift from one of my best friends back home, Coraline. She always sends me a package for my birthday, and I just like shoved it all in this Merry Christmas bag to put it under the tree, just because it looks cute, because my birthday is January 1st, so usually my birthday gifts go under the tree, but so excited. I bought this for Darren to put under the tree. I do this every year because he loves these. I don't know why. I think they're absolutely disgusting. Let me know if you love them. It's probably like just like a nostalgic American thing. He also doesn't watch the vlogs, so I can just put it in here, but I'm gonna wrap these in a bit. Oh my god, I'm literally screaming. The doorbell just rang and there was a package, and it's from Saie Beauty. And you guys know how much I love these makeup bags from Saie Beauty. They're everything. Like, I have multiple colors. They came out with a black stitching one. And they have their new setting spray that is so good for you because the ingredients in there are actually incredible. A lot of setting spray literally have the same ingredients as hairspray, which is really bad to put on your face. But this one supposedly is like super good. And I am just dying. Look at these back charms. Honestly, hands down, might be the best PR package I've received this year. I literally meant to film me making this whole gluten-free lasagna, and I totally forgot. So just doing the last layer right now. Going into the oven now for 45 minutes. Then we're gonna pull it out and we're gonna top it with more cheese. I just added the Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella, and now it's going back uncovered in the oven for another 15 minutes. I will leave the recipe below because it's a really easy one to make in case you want to make something like this. I feel like December is like the perfect comfort food month for something like lasagna. The lasagna came out perfect, and now I'm gonna eat it and watch The Holiday, which is my favorite Christmas movie. I've watched this over 40 times. Let me know what your favorite movie is. So much for watching. Happy holidays.